Assalamu alaikum. This is Ms. Shanina Kaval from Guards Public School 1. Before I start our today's lecture, let's take a review of the last lecture. In the last lecture, we talked about present indefinite tense. We learned how we can identify present indefinite tense, how we can construct sentences in present indefinite tense, and how to translate sentences from Urdu to English using present indefinite tense. Our second lecture is about present continuous tense. Do you know what present continuous tense is? Present continuous tense is also called present progressive. This tense expresses the ongoing actions or tasks of the present. In present continuous tense, we use verb to be with pronouns. For example, with pronoun I, we use am. With he, she, it, we use is. And with we, you, and they, we use are. Now, we will learn the structure of present continuous tense. In affirmative, we write subject in the beginning. Then we add am, is, are, plus verb ing, then object, and other parts of the speech. In negative, after subject, we write am, is, are. Then we add not, and after not, we write verb ing and object. In interrogative sentences, we write verb to be am, is, are in the beginning. Then we add subject plus verb ing and object and other parts of the speech, and last but not the least, question mark. In interrogative, after am, is, and are, subject is written. Then we write not. After not, we add ing form of verb, and then we write object and other parts of the speech. Question mark is very important here, and we write it in the end. This is example number 1. I am cleaning my room. Affirmative. I am not cleaning my room. Negative. Am I cleaning my room? Question mark. Interrogative. Am I not cleaning my room? Question mark. Interrogative. Here we have example number 2. She is telling them an interesting story. Affirmative. She is not telling them an interesting story. Negative. Is she telling them an interesting story? Question mark. Interrogative. And is she not telling them an interesting story? Question mark. Interrogative. In example number 3, our subject is plural. So we will use are here. And the sentences are: they are performing on this stage. Affirmative. They are not performing on this stage. Negative. Are they performing on this stage? Question mark. Interrogative. Are they not performing on this stage? Question mark. Interrogative. The present continuous tense can be a little confusing because it has several different uses. In this video, we will learn how we can use the present continuous tense. We use present continuous for the actions that are still happening at the time of speaking. For example, the candle is burning, They are digging up the road outside. We also use present continuous to talk about situations which we think of as temporary and will not continue for a long time. Here are some examples. Number one, Bill is learning to drive. So it gives the impression that it's only temporary action and is taking lesson maybe once or twice a week. Example number two, she is using her brother's laptop at the moment. It means as soon as she gets her own laptop, she'll stop using her brother's laptop. The next use of present continuous is for definite future plans, used with a future time expressions. We only use present continuous tense to talk about the future when we have planned to do something before we speak. For example, I am flying to Dubai next week. He is watching movie with his friend next Sunday. Present continuous is used to talk about habits that are annoying and bother us. We usually use adverb of frequency such as always, constantly, continuously with it. For example, Paul is always biting his nails.
Our new topic is translations. In present continuous tense, our Urdu identifications are रहा है, रही है, रहे हैं, रहे हो. If you remember in the last lecture when we were doing translations of present indefinite tense, I gave you a hint that for translations, focus on the last part of Urdu sentence. It will tell you the tense. So, we will follow the same rule here. Our sentence number one is मेरी अम्मी मजेदार केक बना रही है. Our subject is singular, so we will use is and write ing form of verb. The English sentence is my mother is baking a delicious cake. Our second sentence is intro negative. क्या वो स्कूल में अंग्रेजी नहीं बोल रहे हैं? The subject is plural, so we will use are here, and since it's a sentence of intro negative, so we will write not after the subject and question mark in the end. Are they not speaking English in school? Question mark. Third example is negative. मैं अपने सीधे हाथ से नहीं लिख रहा हूँ. This is negative sentence, so write not, and for me we use I, and with I we use am in present continuous tense. So the English sentence is I am not writing with my right hand. The second last sentence is interrogative. क्या वो ये कहानी दोबारा लिख रही है? Is she writing this story again? Question mark. And the last one is affirmative. तुम अपना वक्त ज़ाया कर रहे हो. You are wasting your time.
And now review of today's lecture. In today's lecture, we have learned the structure, sentence construction, and uses of present continuous tense. We have also learned how we can translate Urdu sentences into English using present continuous tense.
Now it's time for an assignment. In assignment number one, you have to fill in the blanks with appropriate form like present indefinite and present continuous of the verb given in the bracket. So write the correct tense according to the sentence.
In assignment number two, translate the given sentences of Urdu into English. Here you are given an exercise of transformation. You have to transform these given sentences of present indefinite tense into affirmative, negative, interrogative, and interrogative of present continuous tense. So, this is all for this lecture. Thank you.